What's up, everybody? This is April Dawn. I'm here to do my Shots Fired Season 1, Episode 3, Somebody's Son Review Recap. Okay, so this week was a pretty good episode. We got a few developments. I can tell this show is a little bit of a slow burn, okay, because we're getting small details. We're not getting big OMG moments or anything like this. So, starts off, I missed the first 5 minutes, so I had to go find a video early this morning. To see, to get what I missed, okay? So, this week, we put politics out there. It's mainly about the politics of the issues that's going on, okay? We see how the investigations of Joey Campbell's death and Jesse Carr's death start rippling, throughout the area that they live in. So, Preston and Ash, okay? Preston kind of gets his first taste of what death is like, working, deaths all the time. Because he's just a prosecutor. He's not out there, with the police. And he's a DOJ prosecutor, too. So I'm pretty sure he's not out there with the investigators and the police looking at dead bodies. You know what I'm saying? So basically, while they're interviewing Corey's dad, for an attempt to find the missing witness, because Corey's the guy who's riding a bicycle. He's been missing. You remember in the first episode or the second one, he got, chased around. So we haven't seen him for a couple of episodes because he's missing. So they're talking to his father. Why they hear that? They hear shots fired. So when they go to investigate, they find a Lieutenant Breland standing over the body of a young black boy who has been shot by another person. So Breland goes on and on about why there's nobody marching out here, black on black crime. The basic, thing that everybody does when you talk about police brutality. We say, well, why don't you care when it's black on black crime? As if either one of them are good things. As if we can't be mad about two things at the same time. As if white people don't kill each other. Okay, so anyway, the next step for them is to meet with the pastor. Now, our pastor's name is Janae James. I figured that out, okay? So, pastor has, I don't know if she's shady or not. This time, she seemed like she's for the people, but I'm not sure yet, okay? So, she's the one who's been, driving this conversation about what's going on with the case with Jesse Carr and Joey Campbell. So when they talking to her, they're trying to find out if she knows where Corey is. She says she doesn't know, even though supposedly she know everything that's going on around in the hood, okay? She doesn't say the police force is brutal or they're racist or they're, something is wrong with them. She says that they're not effective, okay? Because, she had patrol squads. Remember they were saying that she beat they beat Joey up because they found out he was selling drugs or whatever. So she just says that they're ineffective. And she says that she doesn't know where Corey is, but she'll ask around. So I don't know if she's friend or foe at this moment, okay? So they find out that the guy, Jesse, the guy who got killed, Jesse had alcohol in his system. He was legally drunk. So they go to his mom and they ask, why didn't she tell him he had a problem with alcohol? Apparently he had went to rehab. She said it's just for one incident, because the teacher caught him. Preston again asked, well, why would you send him to rehab for just one incident? She says because the teacher caught them, in the bathroom, or wherever, or somewhere drinking, and I didn't want it to get started because the dad apparently is an alcoholic and he hasn't been in his life for a long time. Dad expresses that Joey called him from college, not Joey, Jesse called him from college and said, that he wasn't adjusting well, that he was having a hard time. He didn't want to tell the mama because he didn't want to disappoint her or something like that. And he said, I told him to be himself, and he said, I don't really know if I know how to be myself, okay? So we can see Jesse was having a few problems at, adjusting to college life, okay? So that was that. The mom gets upset because, well, what happens is earlier somebody came to visit her from a campaign. These are the people who are running against the lady who is the governor now, Helen Hunt's character. I don't know what her name is. So they're running against her. So they're coming to her to try to get her to help them with a measure that they have that they're trying to get the police to have to call a parent if anybody under 21 is stopped before they can do anything. So, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, but the mom doesn't want anything to do with the politics that are involved in, getting this stuff together. So, she tells them no and they leave. So after she meets with Preston and Ash, she finds out, and finds out about the son and the drinking and whatnot. What happens is that she goes to the office and she tells them that she's down with the plan, okay? So she's cool with it now. She, she wants to use it because she's lost her trust in the police. Okay, so Yeah, we talked about the alcohol problem. So, oh, the mom does ask about Jesse's car. So she wants the car back, and so Ash says she'll do what she can to get the car back for the family, okay? So the mom is upset and frustrated in the meeting. She says, you're just trying to protect your own, you're not trying to protect me, you know, so forth and so on. So when Ash comes to her house later on to give her the paperwork to sign and get the car released, she sees that she's about to do an interview with or a TV commercial or something for the other guy that's running for governor. She's doing a commercial for them, and she says, I don't trust you guys anymore. You know, I trusted you at first and I don't trust you now. So the commercial is basically like, you know, the commercial anybody would do, like Trayvon mom will do, okay? Basically, you know, somebody who was paid by tax dollars killed my son, and you know, this is the thing that he wants to introduce, and he's for the people and I'm for him, okay? Boom. So Governor Emmons meets with the Pastor Janae, and they have a talk. So basically the governor tries to come at her like she's the other guy, the other preacher guy. She says, I'm not that one. You can't woo me with money or whatever. She says, well, what do you want? She says, well, I want to serve, and I want you to serve too. So she wants her to go to the houses to meet with the other mother of Joey Campbell, because his murder has not been investigated. So the governor goes to the houses. She meets with the mother. She sees that the boy has a younger brother, a very nice younger brother, very well raised, very well mannered. They're clean people. They're nice people. It's not like they were just living out on the limb, raggedy and reckless. The governor goes to the house. You can see the governor maybe has a twinge of, you know, wow, these are actual real people. You know what I'm saying? This boy is so well spoken, but you can tell that she really don't care that much. Okay, so she basically tells them, you know, I'm going to do everything in my power for them to investigate your son's death, and then she leaves, child. I mean, I guess, you know, she'll tell them to, you know, check up on it or whatever. You have her word. Well, I don't know what that means, okay? And so the mom asks about a school that the son goes to that's about to close down. If she has any pull, can the mom get the school not to close because the other school is 15 miles away or 15 something away, and, you know, she doesn't know how he will do because he's doing so well now. But she agrees to go ahead and look at it, even though I don't think she probably won't look at it, okay? So all right, moving right along. Preston and Ash go to Jesse's college. They go to find their friends. They find an ex-girlfriend of his. The girlfriend says he's not a bad person, but once he saw the pleasure in a fraternity, that he turned bad, and something happened with an RA. Ash goes to visit the RA. Apparently, Jesse came back drunk one night with his friends, and he tried to charge the RA up, and the RA said he was tripping. He was white boy wasted, and, you know, I told him to chill out. I told him he had to leave, and he didn't want to chill out, and he didn't want to leave, so I had to beat his ass. And she was like, in front of his friends, in front of everybody, I beat his ass. Like, I felt bad about it, but I beat his ass, okay, period. So that was the issue, okay? And the girl was saying she had heard about it, but, you know, that wasn't the guy that she fell for type situation, okay? So we find out that, Preston is the graduate of Yale, so he's in a fraternity, Sigma Zeta or something like that, so he can get into the house. That's the same fraternity. He can get into house, and he claims he know how they think. So, you know, he probably got bullying. He thinks that he probably got bullied from the frat brothers. The frat brothers are telling him, you know, like, especially for getting beat up. Okay, you lost the fight. Not only did you lose the fight, you lost the fight to a black dude. So, you know, he feels like maybe that pressure was building up or whatever. So something happened. He doesn't know. He sees the guy in the corner kind of looking kind of, you know, mailing kind of like he know what's going on. He don't want to know. Like, he know the tea. So, you know, he finds a way to get to him. He talks to the guy. Guy basically says, you know, they made him go down there as punishment because he lost the fight to the black dude, and, you know, that was his punishment or whatever. So, cool. Ash has located a witness. She has located Corey, or she's located somebody close to Corey in a really nice neighborhood. You know, her and Preston go back and forth about it being legal, but Ash like, listen, work with me. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, they can find out stuff illegally, but, you know, and then they can go to legal ways. Because if y'all know what it is, now I can find the legal way to get to that information. But, you know, sometimes when you get the information, it might not be legal, you know, when you get it. But, you know, to work your way back to it, a legal way. You understand what I'm saying? So, I be watching Law and Order, y'all. Come on. Okay, so, Preston say, whatever, just don't be out here and breaking no laws, girl. Just do what you got to do. So he finds Kiana Ward living in a nice neighborhood. She has bags on bags on bags. I don't know if she's doing credit card fraud. I don't know if she just got a good job with benefits. I don't know, child. I don't know. I'm not going to judge Kiana. But she had that wig on from RHP wig, or RH, what the wig place, y'all, that's be on YouTube. I'm just saying, she had that wig on from Virgin Hair Fantasy. So, you know, look like she might have some credit card fraud. I don't know. But they're being recorded. I forgot this part. They're being recorded by somebody in the car. She's being recorded. She's telling the girl, chill out. The same thing that happened to him can happen to you. And somebody is recording him. I don't know who it was. Was it somebody we knew, y'all? Because I could not tell who it was in the car. I looked at it twice, so I could not tell who it was. I ain't got all the white people face memorized yet. And it's a whole lot of white men there with the skinny face that look the same. And I be getting them confused sometimes. So I don't think it's nobody we knew, though. So it might be like a higher investigation above, you know, them. So maybe, I don't know what's going on, child. I don't know. So, he gets Jesse gets in the house. Like I said, he talks to, not Jesse, Preston. He gets in the house. He talks to the boy. The boy confirms, like I said, they had sent the boy out there. It's like an initiation thing because he got beat up by the black dude and said that he embarrassed the fraternity. Okay, so Preston gets upset, honey, and I was pissed too because right when he said that, they gangster music started playing or trap music, and they up in there dancing, jamming, and what he did was everything to me. He went and snatched that shit out the wall, and I was here for it because, baby, you're not gonna sit up here and beat somebody or send somebody to the hood because you don't like black people that much or you ain't embarrassed by black people and then gonna jack up. If you don't like us, don't listen to the music. Don't listen to it. He snatched it out and was like, what? He didn't say anything. Okay, he looked at her and the dude looked at him and he looked back, like, back up. What you gonna do today is you gonna back up. Okay? Or you gonna catch these hands. Catch me outside. You understand? So he backed up, he didn't say nothing, and Preston walked up out of it. I said, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You talking all this cash money noise, but you're scared, first of all. And then you listening to the music. I can't. Okay? I can't. And I was here for it. Preston. Yes, he shuts that music off and he storms out. I'm just saying. Okay, so you can tell that Preston is reevaluating these white folks in his life because he was talking about who is this and who is that, and this is the fraternity you belong to. I know he probably had a thought like, oh my God, I'm in this fraternity. But see, like, white fraternities and black fraternities are different. If y'all don't know, this is the information about me. I'm a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Okay, so black fraternities, most of the time we're in the fraternity for life. That's like a life thing. It's like, oh, I can't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't quit a black fraternity. That's not how life works. You could be not active, but you can't quit. You can't write no letter and say you quit. Like, that's not, when you join, you in a fraternity for life. So we go to functions after we graduate. We do things together. Now, I don't know, can a person in a white fraternity let me know? Or if you're a black person in a white fraternity, let me know how things work. Because I know in some white fraternities, you can just leave. You can quit after you graduate, or after you graduate, it's not no thing. Like, it's not a, you know, y'all don't still do things and have functions or whatever. Let me know, because I could be totally wrong, child. I don't know. So, you know, let me know. Boom. So, yeah, that's done. So, yeah, to the wife and the cop and his wife. So the cop and his wife, they've been kind of arguing the whole episode, not really getting along. And the wife basically tells him at the end of the, you know, episode that, you know, they're all under a microscope. Her friend told her that, you know, she didn't know she could relieve of her bridesmaid duties because everything was going on. He was like, what did you say? She said, I ain't say nothing. If she don't want me to be the bridesmaid, she gonna have to open up her mouth and say it. And I was like, that's right, girl. That's right. Okay, you gonna have to say it. You're gonna have to say it to me. Or I'm just going to act like ain't nothing happened. So she encourages them to, you know, stop, you know, fighting each other. They can't do that to each other. If they're going to make it through the situation, they have got to, you know, figure out a way to lean on each other and not use each other as punching bags because the situation is already hard enough. I feel like personally it's time for him to make a statement. You don't have a representative no more. The union done dropped you. They're not paying for you. Nobody don't care about you. So it's time for you to get out there and advocate for yourself. You need to make a statement. Now, if you had a lawyer with them, I would say don't make a statement, but you need to make a statement. That's how I feel. Okay? I don't know what y'all think, but I feel like he should be making a statement at this point. He should be having a press conference or something, because they about to sell this man up the river. But I do feel bad for the mama, because even though it's a white mama, both the mamas, you know, it has to be some type of, I don't know, y'all. This is some type of resolution. This situation is so hard and so complicated, right? And you can see how just the changing of the color, because now it's the issue they're going to use to change the laws. It's a big deal and everything. But black people get shot like this all the time and nobody cares. And I'm not saying, it's okay for us to kill each other. But it's not like people of other races don't kill each other. That's not uncommon. Okay? And when those people kill each other, when black people kill each other, they go to jail. They don't have no problem sending them to jail. But when a police officer kills somebody and we know it's murder, then nothing happens to that police officer. But it's kind of, I like the show because they make you see things from all angles, because the police officer is black. Now, me being a black person, I'm like, well, he not racist. He wasn't racist when he said, white people, or he was getting ready to kill crackers. He was just a bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it makes you look at things from all the different angles, and reevaluate what your opinion is about this show or whatever. So about these types of situations. So I really hope it gets the audience that, it needs to, because it's a great show. Yeah, so we got the car for the dad. She gets a call from her daughter. Oh, because all during this thing, Sanaa Lathan's, Ash's lawyer is calling her and telling her about the call, the scheduled phone call they're supposed to have that gets delayed, and Ash gets upset. So she finally gets the call from the daughter. The daughter decided to go do something else when she was supposed to call. So Ash is kind of upset, and she tells her, hey, when it's time for you to call me. Don't go play, don't go do this. She started yelling at the girl, getting the girl upset, and the girl started crying. Of course, the dad, he get the girl off the phone and he hang up with her. My thing is, every time you talk to your mama, you ain't gonna be damn jumping up and down and happy. Like, come on now, let's be for real. Okay? For serious. Okay, now she didn't have to fuss at her. She could have said, baby, I really don't get that much time to talk to you, and I really want to talk to you. So I understand that you have things that you might want to do and have fun doing, and I want you to have fun, but I want to talk to you too. So try to make some time for your mama. You know what I'm saying? Or something. But at the same time, if she start crying, it's not automatically like, oh my God, you made her so upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to chill out. So he hung up on with her or whatever. Javier steps in. He end the phone call, which is, I can't. So, her personal life is a hot mess, y'all. So, and that's it. We didn't see anything about Stefan's, except for he met with old girl and they're still talking about each other. But something about that girl I don't trust. I don't like her because I feel like the governor is shady, and I feel like she got something to do with it, or she's being with him just so she can find out what he up to or keep tabs on him or whatever. So this episode had a lot of development for characters. Didn't have a lot of forward movement in the story. Sanaya starts following Corey's father comes to the police station and report he's missing. Something happens, he leaves, she follows him, and then she follows another guy. She follows that guy somewhere else, and she ends up at a hotel room. She goes into the hotel room, poking around. She gets in a fight, and when she realizes who she's fighting, it's Corey. So we have found Corey. He has stashed himself away in a hotel somewhere. So good. I'm glad nobody ain't killed him or got to him or anything like that. So, this week, like I said, very good episode. I hope I didn't miss any major points, guys. Y'all let me know if I did. It's great TV. So my predictions is that, like I said, old girl that's sleeping with Preston, she's shady, and I feel like her agenda is going to come to the light sooner or later. I feel like Ash is going to have to chill out for a second and get herself together if she want to get her kid. Like, she won't get any help. She gonna have to be in some kind of way if she don't want her child to get taken away from her. So I don't know how she gonna accomplish that. So we just hope that she does. I feel like, I don't know, the brother, I think we're gonna see the brother again, maybe not, because we didn't see him on this episode, but I feel like they wouldn't set us up with this story unless they were going to keep going with it. So him and Ash either going to not like each other and have a bad relationship, and be catty every time they see each other, or something else will happen. But I don't necessarily think they're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, because Ash don't strike me as the type of chick who want a boyfriend or who is ready, who going to fall into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? She still got a lot of issues with her own self. I feel like the whole custody thing is going to get a lot worse before it gets better. She might even lose the daughter altogether. So I hope not. The little girl is so cute. I want to see her again. She's so cute. Who else, y'all? What else? I feel like this case is it's a whole lot going on. It's a tie-in. I just don't know how. I don't know how it ties in, but this boy Joey Campbell's death is tied to either the police officer or something with the police, or maybe, the police station I don't know. It's got something to do with this boy Jesse, because they're two separate incidents, but some kind of way something is going on in that department, because the sheriff, I forgot this part, the lieutenant came back to the houses and talked to Joey Campbell's mom and basically told her that, you know, he's going to be on and he's sorry for the way that he talked to her the last time, but, you know, they're going to do what they can and she have any information. So it's basically like I said, the governor said she was going to do everything she could, but she's just handed it over back to them and they're not going to do anything about it. So we back to square one. So I don't exactly know what's going to happen with that story, but it's going to be interesting, y'all. It's a limited series, so I'm not exactly sure how many episodes they're going to be, but I want to see how this plot develops. It's pretty good so far. Y'all let me know your thoughts. Yeah, great show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. Let's talk about it. All right, see y'all next week. Peace.